No one uses medals anymore. You just get a blowjob from your commanding officer. Is a criminal without legs? Is he even really a criminal at all? There's no ramps in jail. Guess people just want that big titty goth GF. Even if one of the titties is about to fall off. I might have finally figured out the secret formula to not being a dead bitch. Even his 2 pinky toes have a kill count in the hundreds. I imagine someone's gonna be wanking into a cup. I'm not saying it's better off being me, but I'm willing to take one for the team if I have to. Oh, he's the sweetest old ancient worm thing. My tongue is like a goddamn ice pick. Send in the Amish.
Hilarious. Like and subscribe.
There's a proxy mine on my head, but I think Garrus put it there. Is he just trying to, you know, claim me as his own? He's marking his territory? He's doing the equivalent of pissing all over my legs? Or like sniffing my ass first in a doggy playdate? Oh, she's right here? Well, the pod isn't gonna break.
Are you okay?
Containment shield is holding. We'll try to repair if necessary. Can't speak for Krogan's health, however.
I'm fine, Commander.
Females kept secret. Possibly a mole in STG.
It's more likely that they've still got the fucking Norman bugged somewhere.
Unchallenged.
We'll do more than challenge them.
We didn't remove the microphone from my toilet.
Likely to target. Hurry, next checkpoint.
I mean, normally I don't kink shame, but that's kinda fucking strange, elusive man. Now I understand why you're elusive. As you deserve kink shaming like no one else. Holy shit! The door slammed on my bullet. They just assumed that guy wasn't gonna be useful at all. He wasn't dead. All I did was knock him down. Is Cerberus hunting down my taxi? The mightiest gay in all of the galaxy. He's fucking unstoppable. This is why I love Cortez. Won't be banging him. Oh, come on. We might need to. We gotta give him some kind of reward after getting out of there with, like, his entire face intact. You know, it's like getting extra stars from the Major, except the Major is, the star giver, not the star receiver. It's like 300 years in the future. No one uses medals anymore. You just get a blowjob from your commanding officer. I just walked into the nade. I went and fucking sat on it. I've got awful aim today. I might have just, like, cleaved a massive hole in both of his nipples at once, but with everything else that came before that, we barely broke even. I don't know how much you get paid for a nipple cleaver, but one day we'll find out. Oh, no! Was that Kiri? Your adorable little spindly spaghetti arms cracked his neck.
Is there an easier way around?
You could say that.
This thing moves like a ballerina. That's incredible.
How do I not have one of those?
Man, he nipple cleaved way harder than me.
Go, Commander! I'll cover you!
Arrive, squad. Your orders are to hold position and block access to next checkpoint.
So maybe start the covering before he throws a fucking turret at me. I like the way it emerges from his metallic fucking foreskin. That was incredible. I thought he was behind glass for a second, but it's just whatever the hell these lights are emitting. Why are we getting gassed? I'm trying to save you, Solarians. You've had your fun with the war crimes, now let's get back to helping each other out, okay? That's just a little hazing they do with every fucking asshole who has the audacity to come to Saket. There you fucking go! I love that they always blow their entire fucking lead load, no matter fucking what. Their 50 caliber spunk bomb. Blast it all away, immediately, no matter what the hell the situation is. And give me all that time to shoot back with no problems in the world. Why am I even gonna be authenticated? I've never been here before. Did Mordin just give me one of his pin-up calendar shots for his wife back home? Potentially his new fucking assistant. I mean, if you're gonna doom the entire Solarian race, I mean, you're at least gonna need to get something out of it. Like his tasteful nudes. It's the only reason I'd even consider it. Did he just... Was that a really not delicious man? He just passed out from how not tasty that was? You're so very easy to kill. I just picked up some new shoes. That's my motivation to clear out the rest of my former employers. Most people can't fight in an empty stomach. I can't fight without my nice heels. My tootsies are gonna be so damn fashionable once we're out of here. It's meat mail time, damn it! What the hell was that? I headshot you. Does blind fire straight up do less damage? That makes no sense. Whoa! Hi, buddy! You doing okay? You come to visit? You don't even seem to want to kill me. That is pressed up to my eyelid, and I'm still alive. Liara, need help. Thank you. Holy shit! It hits just like fire hits! I think warp is supposed to, like, break you down by the atoms, right? It's meant to really, really make you leak. I should probably heal to, close up the boo-boos. Actually, it makes sense now because Liara had the audacity to die. Might as well look like a good person while also sewing my own arms back on. Come on, all you need to do is singularity and hope they walk right through it. There you go! I'm not wasting a sniper round on you. Get fucking shockwave. Did he explode? Knock him down, Gary. He can't figure out how to get up, so he's just breakdancing. You know what, dude? If that's your journey, then I'm into it. Fuck, what are you aiming at? There you go. That made absolutely no sense. Why did you have to stand up? Put the gun on the ground, pull the trigger, and you're still hitting him. You don't even have to aim. Just play a game of spin the bottle, but whoever the fuck it lands on dies. Not gonna sell that one to Hasbro. You think they'd go for it? What the world needs, what kids want, is to die. Take all the market share away from the morning after pill, I'm sure. Alright, I know what I'm doing. I'm actually gonna play like a fucking proper Vanguard. Actually gonna be a shock trooper for once. And try and do a little bit of shotgunning. We're going on a little duck hunt. Except I don't think ducks are supposed to be able to speak. Or potentially even scream. Then again, apparently carrots scream, but it's at a frequency that humans can't hear. Yeah, enjoy that one, vegans. Enhanced size and intelligence, they can harass hostile civilian populations at minimal cost. Dude, same. I guess that explains why they're all here. It's not just a puppy rescue service. I mean, it technically is, but you know, you rescue the puppies. By proxy, no one's able to rescue the children whose jugulars they're eating. So I'm gonna put a band-aid on my stub toe. Oh my god, it's a scorpion. That's got some heft. How many flies do you think went in with that thrust as well as the rod that was necessary? No one likes a maggoty thrust. Actually, you know what? The amount of people I've seen simping for fucking Corpse Bride, I think that's exactly what people want these days. Guess people just want that big titty goth GF, even if one of the titties is about to fall off. So what if I just keep firing it at the ground? No wonder this thing weighs a fucking ton! 8 little baby nukes living inside of it. I can just shoot at their little tootsies. Man, we never need to worry about a Guardian ever again. Oh, he is nothing but a pile of meat! He's gonna require medical attention tomorrow. Especially if I make it nice and warm in the process. What you gonna do now? Your meat is thoroughly well done. Too warm to eat at this point. Is it acceptable to call your latest kill medium rare though? Probably not, right? Clear us through. Everyone's dead. Oh, I need to press enter. You can't step outside your little box for 5 seconds. Have you never used a computer, Mordin?
Material strong, but not designed for direct fire.
This isn't your problem, Commander. You don't know me.
But I'd like to.
I'm sure
Hang
your
in there.
bubbly personality
How
will
many more
shine
checkpoints?
through just that much
Just
more
the
when you're not
landing area.
dead.
Hope not Rex still waiting.
Rex can't keep his hands off a fertile female. He'll be there.
I'll see you up top.
And I'll meet you once we're reunited with slutty, crusty granddad.
We found the Krogan.
I love this new gun. It's on his face! Oh, that was cruel. Okay, so if they're all fleshy, they panic too. Oh, this doesn't feel legal. This feels like I'm doing very, very bad things. I think I deserve to lose the war at this point, but this is the exact reason why I'm not gonna lose the fucking war. We've been this way, and now it's a completely different area? My sense of direction can't handle this. Oh, I just realized how in my accent, sense of direction sounds just like censored erection. This fact pleases me. It pleases my censored erection. No wonder why it's censored. All right, go! Didn't even let you land. Rocket boots get you out of that one, arsehole. Well, if we got another black hole, next best thing's a fucking landmine. At least where I come from. In the UK, we don't arm our police with guns. We arm them with nothing but landmines. Much more humane. There's a criminal without legs. Is he even really a criminal at all? There's no ramps in jail. What would the world do without me? I don't get fireworks shows like that anywhere else. I might have finally figured out the secret formula to not being a dead bitch 90% of the time. What do you mean dealing? Why the fuck didn't you show up while I wasn't even paying attention? One of them just got sent back home immediately. Is that it? Is that all you could be bothered to send at me? What Cerberus? This one guy? Okay, dealt with. Can we move on now, Mordin? I'm glad we didn't, because then we wouldn't have been able to see this absolute masterpiece. Come back down here, you.
Shepard, you must authorize release. Pod then transfers to loading area.
Let's get you out of there.
Hello, Titanfall.
Hands up! You've got incoming.
Looks significantly more pregnant than any of the Titans. Don't you dare!
Shepard, I can't land until you deal with that thing. It's too dangerous. Krogan has been acquired.
Door is damaged. Take it out.
Stay clear. I've got this.
Protect the Krogan.
No, you fucking don't! I just want to ride one again. Being in Iltismo Academy was incredible. Oh well, as long as it's paying more attention to me than the pretty lady in the elevator, then I'm gonna be very proud of myself. I did my makeup all nice and special just for you, Atlas. I know exactly where I want to go. Oh, what the fuck? There's regular Cerberus boys. Get out of here. We didn't ask for your presence. I didn't request you personally. I just want to get behind him. I just want to be able to plant just a couple of nades in his ass. Come on, you've never tried it before. How do you know you're not gonna like it? God fucking damn it. Nova. Drugs. Drugs. So many drugs, please. Black hole. Big bonk. And then I guess my fist. It's our last bastion of defense against that guy. I sent him over there as some kind of mortar strike. So right now, it's all about just getting behind the damn mech and making him prolapse. Did you really need your tubes inside your body anyway? You've got more than enough tubes, dude. Now it's about time you shared with the rest of us. More namely, the floor. Did no damage because I have barely any clothes left on my back. As long as they fly away, that's all I really care about. I glued that one to his ring finger. Just didn't want him to be married. I wanted him all to myself. Get the fuck up, Garrus. Why is he on me? Someone's gotta be pretty enough to distract him. Very discerning taste, I see. You don't go for just any old space slut drifting through the galaxy. You're coming just for me. The king of all sluts. Only pros can prolapse. Just cling to his ass. Like an army of crabs. Break through! Warp! Proxy! Yes? Oh, he tried to melee. The fucking idiot tried to bonk me. You don't come for the king of fisting with your giant fucking metal fist. It's all in the wrist. It's all in the finger strength. No one clenches like Shepard. Look at his cute little toes. Even his two pinky toes have a kill count in the hundreds.
You had me worried there for a minute.
Let's make this quick.
Oh, Mordin!
Let's get you out of
He
here.
was so proud of her. Oh my, what a gentleman.
There they are. That's them.
Far too gentle for her taste, I'm sure. See what I mean? Oh, Rex is in love.
I can handle myself, Rex.
Women.
Yeah. Too gooey. End him now.
Why is Cerberus here? What do you want?
Shepard, you know their faces explode. They're They've got like the optical flashbang, right? It lives in their eyes. Aw, forever sunbathing in the warmest shithole I've ever seen.
Commander, I'm hearing chatter you're brokering a treaty between the Krogan and the Turians.
If I get Krogan boots on Palaven, the Turians promise me their support.
And how does Cerberus get involved?
I don't know. The elusive man is up to something.
Then keep them at bay. I can't overstate what a victory this treaty would be for the Alliance. We'll need all the help we can get.
How's the Prothean device coming?
Alliance R&D has officially begun construction. The team has dubbed it Project Crucible. We're throwing everybody who knows how to hold a hammer at it.
Is that a good idea? Cavemen knew how to hold a hammer.
Will we get it done?
I'm not saying it won't be a challenge, but our researchers tell me the designs are elegant, massive in scope, but strangely simple as well.
Oh, well,
We
never
can do
mind.
this,
Throw
Shepard.
as many
You can
cavemen
do
as we
this.
can find.
Never doubt that.
No, sir.
Send in
Good, heck it
the
out.
Amish. It's their time to step up. They're the ones saving the world. No one knows their way around a planet-sized nuke like they do. And there it is! There's Crucible as it stands right now! Oh, shit! It's ugly! It looks like Omega, it's just a butt plug of galactic proportions again. But maybe this time, it vibrates. Omega never vibrated. It looked riddled with every STD imaginable, too. It looked congealed. Don't know what Ari ever saw in that thing. But then again, she's the great ultra fucking XXL space MILF, so. And I mean old. I don't mean like she's the Grand Master of
You have
MILFing.
the
That would be
female
me,
Rex.
of course.
A cure for the rest of your people can come later.
That wasn't the deal.
But Palaven needs your reinforcements now. We can't delay.
Unless every Krogan gets the cure, there's no alliance.
Mordin, how long will it take to finish a cure?
Need to synthesize base antigen from female. Also requires healthy male Krogan tissue. We'll need a sample.
You're looking at it.
Acceptable. We'll need you to remain aboard Normandy for procedure.
I'm ready to hear him
Let's hope the
squeal.
food's gotten better.
Rex willing to save the world like, over and over and over and over again. But Needles, no! Get him away! Or do you think he's just like jacking it into a cup? What kind of sample did you mean? This is to like bring back the ultimate power of the leathery uterus that they contain. I imagine someone's gonna be wanking into a cup. I'm not saying that, you know, it's better off being me, but I'm willing to take one for the team if I have to.
Formulating a cure that works for every Krogan sounds like a tall order, Mordin. Can you do it?
Of course. Similar to genophage modification project. Working against own alterations this time. Not as simple as garbage DNA blocking attachment sites. We'll need to counteract shutdown of redundant nervous system, adjust neurotransmitter levels.
Got it.
We'll create cure, Shepard. Don't need to worry.
Then get started, Mordin. And make it quick.
Always do. We'll be in medbay if you'd like to speak more. Eve requires tests.
Daddy's precious little war criminal.
Female's real name unknown. Normandy a human vessel. Human mythology seemed appropriate under circumstances. Suggest speaking with her. New perspective. Surprising in Krogan.
Rex isn't quite as badass if his name is Adam, though, huh?
Now, is there anything else?
There's a small matter concerning a ship we've lost contact with.
What happened?
I'd rather discuss it in private.
Turian problems can't even come close to what I've got.
What is it?
Some of my men went missing. The rest of it we can discuss somewhere else.
I'll find you both in the war room. Just be ready to talk.
I want Rex alone. It's been far too fucking long. He's been filed off to a fucking corner. Who jammed Rex in the closet? It doesn't work yet. There's nothing to be closeted for.
Commander.
You said one of your ships had gone missing?
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified. But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
Your men that crashed on Tuchanka. How many are there?
A platoon.
You said their mission was a matter of galactic peace. Why?
I'm sorry, Commander. As I said, it's highly classified.
Look, if you want me to put my ass on the line, I need answers.
Don't worry, Shepard. We'll get
can't
insurance.
tell you.
We'll get it
Please
replaced,
understand.
refurbished.
The commander is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus. He'll be your contact.
Tarquin?
Victus.
My son. I needed someone I could trust completely.
The Solarian Dalatras was worried about what the Krogan will do once they're cured. How do you feel?
It won't matter if we don't stop the Reapers, but I understand her doubts. The moon you found me on? That's where we made our last stand against the Krogan during the rebellions. They were that relentless.
They nearly took your homeworld
How did
too.
it turn out?
The Krogan started using asteroids as weapons, directing them against our colonies. We had no choice. The genophage was our last resort. So yes, Krogan intentions after this war will be a serious concern, but I'd rather have a grateful ally than a resentful enemy.
I mean, you got them their mojo back. You taught them how to dance again. You are the entire reason 8 billion murderers are able to bang again. I think they will respect you. I think they'd give you a nice hearty helping of the bang yourself. I don't envy you. If it was Rex, I would envy you, but it's gonna be all of them, all at once. And that's, God, each penis is like a warhead, man.
Reaching out to the Krogan for help must be difficult for you.
We can't allow the mistakes of our past to cloud the future. Your race and mine were once enemies. The first contact war, as you call it. I was there, dodging shells fired by your navy. But look at us now, standing in a ship of Turian human design, working together.
Hello, beautiful.
Hell of a show down there on Surkesh. Just like the old days, Shepard. Right down to me pulling the fire out of your ass.
I was the one with bullets flying at me.
And I gave you the moral support to dodge them.
Uh-huh. You said one of your squads is missing?
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Aralac Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
The ones that I released, well, I released a queen, I guess, and I think she was thoroughly pregnant. In fact, I believe that the Rachni can keep reproducing even without fucking? Oh, did Cerberus, like, rob her egg? He's got the elusive man himself to come and, like, incubate it, to come and sit on it until it's all nice and ready.
What will you do after the genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Solarians. I won't let them. That isn't our path forward. This time will be different.
A lot of people will be relieved to hear that. No one wants to repeat history.
They know we'd probably win this time, but war has never brought us anything except misery. It's time to focus on rebuilding.
Is it even considered a world at this point? What happens when you're just fighting over a single fucking pebble that you can only really stand on with one toe anyway?
What's the situation back on Tuchanka?
I'm still getting scattered reports of Reaper forces arriving. Something big is brewing. I won't let those things take Tuchanka. Not when we're about to cure the genophage. My people have had enough bad luck in our time.
It may be a stupid nuclear pebble, but it's his stupid nuclear pebble.
Back on Surkesh, it looked like the female Krogan could hold her own.
Our females don't lack for spirit. For males, a good show of force sorts things out. But females like to talk about it. Then think about it. Then talk about it some more.
Women have good ideas, Rex. You should listen.
Yeah, but they have so many of them.
He's so cute.
So sometimes I pretend to listen and... Well, let's just say Krogan females have tempers too.
It sounds like I'm about to give you the fucking talk. I mean, I know you stabbed your dad in the chest, dude, but I still don't really feel like the right one to talk to about this. Probably because you stabbed your dad in the chest. I can't be your dad. You're like 800 years older than me. It's not gonna work out. That means I impregnated your mom, for one, when she was unpregnatable, and also when I was negative like 760 years old. Now that is a very brave embryo.
How could there be trouble with the Rachni? They were all but extinct. The last queen promised to disappear forever or be destroyed.
I know, I was there. I've got a bad feeling about this. It may not be Rachni, but maybe it is. Could be another invasion. If they're crawling out from under some rock, you know how bad it could get. We need to stop them. And Shepard, I like what you've done with the Normandy. Got tired of always hanging around the cargo bay before. I still don't have a window like Liara does, but maybe that's because I don't kiss as well.
I haven't let you try.
Yeah.
Because I know what would happen to me.
I miss this place. Wish I could knock some heads around with you, but duty calls. If the Solarian says my DNA's important, who am I to argue?
His mortal vestigial nemesis? I'm pretty sure you exist only to argue with the Solarians, dude. And you always lose because you've got an adorable little waggy tail. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to kiss you, buddy, but I really don't want to know what my bowels would look like. We've said it before, we'll say it again. Like MC Escher trying to paint the Holocaust and fucking failing. That's what they will look like. And I almost want to see it out of sick, morbid curiosity, like not being able to look away from a car crash. But when they're talking about your own ass like that, and that's probably a bit of a problem. I wish Rex would have asked for a window. That would have been a really, really cute interaction in the first game, actually. Show that he has all these, like, little homely tendencies, even though he's as terrifying as he is. I would have given it to you. I assumed you just wanted to stay down there the entire time because, you know, you had a bit of a thing for my car. Guess it's the only thing with a wide enough exhaust pipe to handle you.
Commander,
either that or you just wanted to eat it. That wouldn't surprise me either.
I've marked it on the galaxy map.
Fuck off, Cerberus. I've had enough. I want to face something interesting for 5 minutes.
Commander, nice to see you again.
You look nervous.
How are you settling in,
She was absolutely watching
I actually
porn.
feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Yeah, keep stroking her ego as hard as fucking possible. Keep blowing her as much as you can, because we've got a prodigal scientist reading my emails to me.
Everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Yep. We've got the smartest person in the world doing the dumbest fucking job. We can't let her realize that this is all too stupid. I talk to my own ass like it has a life of its own. I just say let it take over. Whatever, get possessed by your own rectum. See where it leads you, dude. I guarantee it's on your side.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
3 whole percent. The world is
getting the
safe.
equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
But you better not fucking flirt with her, Shepard. I miss Tali. I miss Tali so fucking badly. I'm Commander Shepard, and that is the only blue vagina I care about on the entirety of the Citadel, and the Norman, and the entire fucking galaxy. And Liara's like right downstairs, and I'm passing that up. Every last one of those tentacles could do wonders for me. Okay, so I think she has 6 tentacles. How many holes does Shepard have? 1, 2 urethra, 3, 4 ears, 5, 6 nostrils, mouth. I mean, if we cancel out the nostrils, because I don't really want to be. If she starts making me sneezing while your snake's all nice and solid down there, it's absolute agony. I don't know if that's just me, but it's the worst thing that could ever happen to me on a daily fucking basis. So yeah, stay out of my nostrils, Liara. Don't you dare. Info for you. Farron! Budget subethane. Let's go. Getting off our old ship was the best thing we could have done. Tripping over that drone. I don't even know how it kept finding me in a ship that big, even after I turned off its tracking. I mean, you could have just hooked yourself up to the torture table again. You were clearly having a great time. You seemed kind of disappointed when I came and set you free. You were just in a beautiful, loving relationship with the Shadow Broker, and I've ruined absolutely everything. Getting probed and tased every day. It's just got such a bad name, but he was loving it. Holding the line, it's Kiri! It's STG will be there to help when the need arises. All of STG? You've just got that ability? I don't know how this is happening, but I'm in love with you, and I'll hold your line anytime, beautiful. Major Kiri, 3rd Infiltration Regiment, Special Task Group. Special Tasks Group. It's got such a dumb name. It doesn't sound military at all. It's what you say when you're like, your kid's going to a school for brain dead people, but you don't want to have to explain. Oh, he's just with his Special Task Group. Sorry, scientist, Rana Thanoptis, died in custody, allegedly committing suicide after she was arrested for the murder of multiple Asari military officials. Oh, I set her free 2 times! Why do I do the things that I do? Why do I ever try to be a decent fucking person? That's one you can chalk up to the accidental war crimes table. I'll throw a fucking pound in the swear jar over that one. The idea of having a war crime jar. You know how some streamers have a fucking swear jar in their stream or whatever the hell that you can activate? No, I would immediately be in crippling, overwhelming, death-defying debt within the first fucking day. But war crimes, I think there's only like, 12 of those per stream, per hour, per minute.
So, bringing the Krogan to a war summit went well? You want me to invite the Batarians too? Or the Vorcha?
Building alliances is the only way we stand a chance against the Reapers.
Yeah, but the Krogan? I'd feel better if we had a tighter plan, like time travel or teaching the Reapers to love. Still, good to have Mordin back. The bad guys shouldn't get the monopoly on mad scientists.
You're right, that is a much tighter plan. The entire reason the Reapers won't fucking love us because we're far too loose. Everyone get on that rectum training right fucking now. Edie, teach me your ways.
I have questions about the genophage.
You and everyone else.
What do you need, Edie?
A Krogan female of breeding age can produce clutches of up to 1,000 fertilized eggs over the course of a year. There are over 1 billion females on Tuchanka. If even 1% become fully fertile, they can birth 10 billion infants.
On Earth, bugs have a lot of young too. Most of them die.
Krogan are a little larger than bugs.
High, but the state has an interest in keeping the children alive for warfare purposes.
Any other cheerful thoughts?
Logistics. Even were they to side with us, transporting the Krogan to the battlefields of Palaven proved difficult.
Oh shit, that's a good point. They probably only have like 3 Uber drivers on Tuchanka.
What do you suggest?
They will need Turian or civilian starships to carry them to battle. With your permission, I will make the necessary calls to have these ships in place for when you deliver the Krogan.
Do it. Anything else?
Food. They will be unable to eat anything on Palaven. They must bring their own or rely on the nutrients in their humps.
The nutrients?
It's getting better and better.
That's where they store their balls!
Since Krogan fight with others of their kind in enclosed spaces.
Is it like how, your stomach will eat itself and isn't soaked with mucus?
Are there any last things you're worried
They
about?
will devour their own testicles if they aren't being used? That's not fun!
I can't imagine anything so traumatic. You sure you're okay, Karen?
I wouldn't wish a collector abduction on my worst enemy. But it's behind me now. I'm fine.
Oh, Kelly was just a fucking bitch then.
All the other Reaper-occupied worlds. What are the Reapers doing to the people who live on all those worlds? As we sit here, enjoying our coffee. How many souls are in agony this very moment? Millions? Billions?
Sharkless, you're a filthy sadist. You're absolutely getting off on this.
I lied. I'm not fine.
Oh? Do I need to get you wasted again? We get the old lady drunk and take advantage. Well, make her not sad
Everything
anymore.
Okay in the medbay?
Yes, Mordin would just like some space to work with Eve.
He kicked you out?
Oh no, I just felt I was getting in his way. I'll return when I'm needed.
Oh yeah, ignore fucking curing our wounded. They're nowhere near as important as this. Apparently we need the medbay. It's the only room large enough to allow fucking Rex and Eve to bang.
So, Liara, still relying on the Protheans for all the answers?
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret than the fact it exists.
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
My lips are sealed.
That must be incredibly fucking hard for you. Your lips seem to be about 70% of your entire body weight. His entire head opens up to take a nice little bite. He's a scary man. 5% capacity increase, 5% to absolutely damage. I can just pick up more ammo. Are you fucking kidding me? I like murder. Big fan of fucking blood. And goddamn, it's been a long time since I've been able to bathe. In the blood, not in general. I'm not that disgusting. I'm close, though. I'm close. Boba or whiskey? Very big difference. Yeah, I'd say boba. It feels like a more special occasion than the whiskey, you know, for some reason. Or maybe I'm just an alcoholic. Save me and my stupid moldy liver. What Javix... Ow. Hand sanitizer seems to have just fell out of my ceiling. It hit me on the head. There aren't shelves near it. There's a ghost. He was my intervention all along. Or is that just the force, the collective will of chat? Or are you just throwing me like the highest concentration of alcohol in my house? You want me to prove my claims? You just want me to chug 90% ethanol? I'm down. Let's go. That's how I'll get through the absolute emotional agony this game's about to put me through, I'm sure.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
I mean, what kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap? Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand. But my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
I was right!
Or Solarian doctors.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species. Maybe with an inhibitor. No. Entire catalyzing process would fail. Severe neurological damage. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Method to extract functional cure without killing you. Many variables. Your immune system compromised. Considering options.
And you have to do it out loud?
Yes. Auditory learner. Need to hear self think, simulate conversation to promote new ideas, maximize productivity.
But you're talking about me dying.
Welcome to Mordin.
Medical details causing emotional distress. I hadn't considered effect on patient.
No, it just means I can't sleep.
Doing my best to keep you alive. Will avoid sensitive subjects.
I don't think that matters. I think you're just loud and annoying and nasal, Mordin.
They say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
So
I think you mean Mordin specifically fucking said it right now.
Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure. Takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up.
To a Krogan, I don't think we've really got much of a chance of measuring up to Rex here, Garrus. I mean, I know you've normally got the reach, I've got the flexibility, but, you know, now's maybe the time to take up yoga, dude. A little bit more research into 1,000 more positions. Buy you the Turian Kama Sutra. Backwards knees are really gonna help you out here, man.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
Garrus is living in fear. He's gonna climb into the fucking vents, the pipes, to avoid getting violated by this giant woman. Like, why was everyone worried about that? Why was Mordin egging him on? Or egging her on or whatever the fuck, trying to get her all riled up. You leave Garrus alone, Earthworm Jim. He's had enough. In fact, I don't think he's had any since I've known him. I don't know why, but I don't know. He's still got a little bit of that like adorable nerd energy that he had from the first game. I mean, he's a vicious fucking killer, but a vicious fucking nerdy killer. The scariest kind.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production, long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
They were already getting around the fucking genophage naturally. You're the one who blocked all that up by basically taking off the spam filter in their DNA. Now I've just got too many goddamn pop-ups.
So, we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tuchanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
And you're okay with that? I'm okay with that. It already happened. We can't change the fact that it fucking happened. If we could use the research for something good, something healthy, something pure, it's a good thing. Right? It's not a good thing that it happened in the first place, and if we could go back and make sure it never fucking happened, then yeah, absolutely. But it's also better than just burning anything good that came out of it. Does that make me a horrible fucking person? Almost
So
definitely.
the end
I can live
justifies
with
the
that.
means?
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like mail-ins.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
Any word on Malin himself?
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy. Lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible. Unless he could help.
I really love your spray-painted, tie-dyed forehead.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
I imagine a Krogan equivalent of a blanket is probably the skin suit of their enemies. Don't really have many of those lying around. You'd be surprised, because my kill count is probably the highest of anyone in the entire galaxy, but I don't tend to keep the skin. Think of the smell.
You care about her.
My patient. My responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
I feel like it escaped from a room and you were trapped in there for fucking years or whatever the hell, and this is the first thing you see on your way out. You'd want to go back to the room. I don't care how many demons were tormenting you in there 24/7. I ain't just a demon. I'm fully fucking real, unfortunately.
You've always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat. Outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Outlet for aggression. So it's just like teaching your kid to play the fucking drums. We're letting him commit genocide. And I'm so down for it.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left, but still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong?
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You'd go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
Oh, he's the sweetest old ancient worm thing. Please replace my fucking sleep paralysis demon. Waking up to you every day would be such a joy.
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Holy shit.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name.
Big spooky turtle with
I don't know
nuance.
yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
Ah, come on, I can be here for you. I can annoy you as much as possible. I'll get it out of you eventually. My tongue is like a goddamn ice pick.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise.
But you also spend
Rather than
24/7 getting
surrender to
fucked,
despair,
right? It's the only
a few
way.
of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
I understand hopping on a nade to protect your friend and everything, but the Krogans nuke each other 3 times a week without a single misstep. It's scheduled. They set alarms and everything. I'm not sure just hopping on a book is gonna protect it all that much, no matter how large you are.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
Out of the rock? If most Krogans survive on eating lamps, then I could assume they just bite their way out too.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to eat that. I don't think that's gonna go well.
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
That was really, really beautiful and everything, but now I'm gonna take a massive shit on your entire culture.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
We'll save Rex till last, because I'm just so fucking glad he's back. More scarred than ever, and somehow that just makes him hotter.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Thresher maw is the most potent phallic object in the entire fucking
After
country.
my first stillborn.
Or planet. The only phallic object larger than a regular Krogan cock, anyway.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
God, your entire hoodie is like a giant shield. Do you have quads too? Mordin made it sound like it's a camel hump that contains nutrients, but I know that it's their balls. It's their testicular backpack. We've known this forever. I mean, I guess they have like 8 stomachs. Eventually you're gonna start running out of room. You gotta cram them places they don't belong.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence, excuses to earn them honor.
The fact that she was willing to work with a Solarian who's partly responsible for the genophage lasting this wrong and not letting nature, find a way.
How did you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
You're not gonna let anyone real actually deliver it? You're just gonna hope that a crispy fucking ghost with its uterus smashed to pieces on a fucking table is gonna come back and help you out? No. No, we need to protect your damn firstborn. Mordin's gonna do it, or we're all gonna cry again.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
And I've headbutted him
into a strong leader.
That explains my
I know in his
copious
heart,
brain
Rex
damage.
wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Really? They're still trying to fight when the entire galaxy is about to be nothing but pebbles?
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
And the head begins shrinking. The process begins. He's actually really fucking smart. He's just also hilarious and big.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the genophage?
You don't expect
Some
smart
clans
from
will
big.
expect it, but I hope Rex resists. He understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics. Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
Mordin, so let's put him in charge of the Krogans. I'm sure his skull will stay intact for, you know, a new record of 3 seconds.
How has Mordin been treating you?
That's more than enough.
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, Borgia, offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear. Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I've only met a few humans in my time. I'm glad for the opportunity.
I'll let him sire my No, not sire. Which one of us is getting impregnated? Also, I don't know what they have. I think they just lay eggs and then I come along and urinate on them? Is that how it works? He's a frogman. It's too confusing.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
Who the hell are you?
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose 1 colony, save 5. That's the math.
You know what the commander did for us? The colony?
Yes. It was on a little thing called the news.
You think you can fly on this ship, sit next to us at chow time, and then broadcast something like that? That's traitorous.
I don't know if I can support the mean girl.
Or lose your spot on this ship, Allers.
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Thanks, Commander. What's your choice, Allers? Like you said, it's just your opinion, right?
I'll pull it.
Get off my ship for other
Let me
reasons.
know.
No, fine. You can stay for like another 5 minutes.
You're saying they survived into this cycle?
Yes. We called them Collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones he encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes, I suppose it was.
I love Jarvik so fucking much. I didn't realize you had like 800 eyes on the back of your scalp, though. Very impressive, very useful, and yet I still snuck up on you. I guess they're still, like, gunked up from the goo tube. Sorry about that one, we should have come for you earlier.
Ancient Solarians used to lick their eyes. How far they have come. The Mordin Solarian asked if he could dissect me. I approved, but only if he could defeat me in combat first.
You know, he genuinely can.
Problematic. Then he left. I do not understand that one. The Rex Krogan offered me a job. He said whenever I tired of the easy life of luxury on the Normandy, he would give me something real to shoot at.
I think that's what's known as being a cunt. I don't think that's offering a job, Jarvik. Whoa! Oh, someone it's my hamster! I wonder if I've still got its enclosure, its prison. If we let it out, it'll do far too much damage. Far more than the Reapers ever fucking could. Go for the optics, boo. Go for the optics. That's actually like breaking the sound barrier 8 times in a fucking row. But, you know, because he's in that specially made cube of nuclear containment or whatever the hell. It doesn't affect us at all. As soon as, like, the big old crabby metallic master hands come down anymore for another Smash tournament, oh no, they're fucked.
Normally I'm not one to fly co-pilot, but when an 800-pound Krogan requests to take control of your shuttle, you comply.
Oh, and that's why we're not all dead. Alright, never mind. I will not be giving you your Alliance mandatory blowjob reward. Let's just pretend we didn't hear that Rex is the one who actually deserves the reward. That's terrifying. I don't want a Chelsea smile courtesy of a cock.
Wonder what the hell Cerberus was up to on Surkesh.
Dying, mostly.
I hear
You're
we're
welcome.
headed to Tuchanka. Would love to see how things turn out. Rex is a badass. I bet he's got some real interesting stories to tell.
Are you willing to fist fight me? Try fist fighting him.
Something else. His mouth moves faster than a frog on a hot rock in the middle of summer.
What the hell is that? Oh, the frog? I thought you meant like the frog will be aggressively quivering his lips. I don't know what the hell you were implying, but I guess it means get the fuck off the rock. One more time. God, it's terrifying. I don't know why I do this to myself. This reminds me that I'm still alive. There was like a Cerberus attack somewhere. We've been just destroying them over and over and over and over and over again. Gotta get those seconds while they're still thoroughly sloppy and smothered in blood. I don't think we really got time for that. While the Krogans are all crying and screaming and shitting themselves because Papa has not come to visit in quite a long fucking time. Shadow Broker Wet Squad? Huh? Alright, we made our way to the secret porn parody on the edges of the fucking universe. You proud of me? And a privately owned human tramp. And the official penalty for smuggling weapons is still death by spacing? Turians! You've known what actual civilization is for longer than almost any other species. And you're still just like, oh, I really like to watch their skin go inside out. Ha ha ha. Everybody clap like walruses. Scarred by bombardment craters, radioactive rubble, choking ash, salt flats, and alkaline seas, Tuchanka can barely support life. Thousands of years ago, life grew in fierce abundance under the F-class star Aralak. A Rake clan world? Something, meaning Eye of Wrath. Tree analogs grew in the thick jungles, their roots growing out of shallow, silty seas. Life fed upon life in an evolutionary crucible. This world died under nuclear firestorms after the Krogans split the atom. A little ice age of nuclear winter killed off much of the remaining plant life. No more carrots. They can only eat each other at this point. No wonder they wanted to devour all the damn organs. In recent centuries, Krogan have returned to their homeworld. They actually left! Oh, I wasn't aware! And they just keep nuking it further? They just want to see how far they can fucking take it, how dusty it can truly become, how many lungs it's gonna clog in the end. The reduced albedo? Libido Allen? Oh god, I wish I was Libido Allen. World's first Victorian porn star. What do they call those things? Where you like turn the crank, and it's like a flip book, but it's on a wheel. You think you could do it there? Nearly every native species engages in some kind of predatory behavior, even the final remaining carrots. Javik hasn't been allowed out a whole lot. And I love you, buddy. I need you, always. I don't know where James is coming into this. He's not allowed out. He's permanently just locked up in his dog kennel. Edie, I like bringing her on Cerberus things, actually, because you're basically Cerberus fucking personified. So to watch you slaughter them in cold blood is, oh, it does something to me. It makes me fucking tingle.
Shepard, Cerberus is landing forces away from the Tuchanka battlefields. Their target seems to be an ancient ground-to-space cannon facility that hasn't been used since the Krogan rebellions.
And why is no one fucking in it?
Military advantage, and the Krogan are spread too thin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
No, but we do know that Cerberus doesn't act without a plan. Get in there and stop them. Find out what they're up to while you're at it.
We'll get it done.
See to it. Hack it out.
Oh, Grizzle Dad, contact Kudum!
Cerberus got that cannon operational, Commander. I'll go back up, get a read on what they're shooting at.
Get on it.
Well, if you go back up, it's gonna be you, Cortez.
Anything in our way.
That is making my entire head vibrate. That is incredible.